Hello, my doctor. Now we're going to talk about the verses between past simple and present perfect. Before we start, I want to revise what about past simple. Past simple means action that happened and totally finished in the past. But when you want to talk about present perfect, action that happened in the past and it has a result at present. When I say I have broken my leg, so I can't play football. The first one, we use the past simple for an action which happened at a definite time in the past. The time is stated, already known, or implied. You should mention the time. When I say Kate Steele wrote her first novel in 1970. When? In 1970. This action that happened and totally finished in the past. On the contrary, when you want to talk about present perfect, we use the present perfect for an action which happened at an unstated time in the past. That is, when the exact time is neither mentioned nor implied. You shouldn't mention the time. When I say, Kate Steele has written a lot of successful novels. When? We don't know when. The exact time is neither mentioned or implied. The first difference between past simple and present perfect: in past simple, you should mention the time, but in present perfect, you shouldn't mention the time. We use the past simple to talk about the lives of people who are no longer alive, even if the time is not stated. When I say William Shakespeare wrote Romeo and Juliet, Shakespeare is no longer alive. We don't mention when he wrote the play. However, we use the past simple. Another point, we use the past simple for an action which began and finished in the past. When I say George Burns was a basketball player for 10 years, he is no longer a basketball player, he is a coach now. On the contrary, we use the present perfect or present perfect progressive for an action which started in the past and continues up to the present. When I say Jim Priestley has worked or has been working as a waiter for 15 years, it means he began working as a waiter 15 years ago and he is still a waiter today. We use the present perfect to announce a piece of news and the past simple or past continuous to give more details about it. When I say, I have just seen the new bus. I was talking to Carol on the phone when she came. Thank you for your listening.